Yo, hey, check this out, man. This Tammy Collins broad, she is a mastermind in her own right. She has been a step ahead of everyone for years, and she's still a step ahead today. She ran a masterful play on everyone, including Big Meech and the federal government. But see, the only problem with that is she destroyed her credibility by telling multiple inaccurate or just plain untruthful accounts, either during debriefing, by way of sworn or unsworn affidavit, or under oath in a court of law. Now, the one commonality in all of these documents, excuse me, is that Tammy Collins denies that Big Meech orchestrated or knew anything about her activities with Gantling or Suarez, revealing through testimony that the real reason why Big Meech's name appears in Gantling's paperwork is jealousy. Tammy Collins will reveal that she'd been having a sexual relationship with her handling agent, and that he only added Big Meech's name to the affidavit because he was jealous of how close Tammy and Big Meech had become, and was trying to sabotage Big Meech's name and chances at freedom. Now let's talk about the real reason Cuff is in prison. Well, besides being unintelligent and all, let's get to that. Alright, look, the press release from the United States Attorney's Office, Eastern District of Missouri, reads as such. Ringleader pleads guilty to drug and murder charges. Ringleader. Tuesday, February 12th, 2019, Dion Lamont Gantling, aka Cuffy, 53, of St. Charles, Missouri, pled guilty to various drug trafficking charges and the use of a firearm resulting in death. According to court documents, Dion Gantling was the leader and organizer of the Gantling drug trafficking organization, which brought heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and other drugs into the St. Louis area from 2009 to 2014. It also says Gantling arranged for the murders of Theodis Howard and Terrence Morgan. Gantling organized the 2010 murder of Howard as retaliation for Howard's previous cooperation against Gantling's brother for drug trafficking. Gantling directed Andre Rush, another conspirator, to kill Morgan in 2013 in order to prevent Morgan from cooperating in this present investigation. Gantling pled guilty to all the following charges. All right, peace. You already know where you at and who you rocking with, right? Right. So let's get to that then. Yo, this Cuff situation, this Big Meech situation, this Tammy Collins situation, this Blue Da Vinci situation, it's got everybody talking, yo. Everybody has a voice. Everybody has opinions. That's cool. Ain't no facts supporting Big Meech being a rat. Ain't no facts supporting Big Meech having a hand in Cuff's arrest or the 27 years that he's doing for basically the murder of two government witnesses. Because by my count, he's supposed to be doing 50 years. He pled guilty to, I think it's 5 counts in the end, each count carrying 10 years to life, along with the guns that's supposed to run consecutively. So he told, you feel me? He debriefed, he told somebody about something, and it just about says as much in the press release from the feds. And we're going to go over that in a minute. But first, we're going to get to the comments that was left, because Cuff came through and he left a couple comments. Oh yeah, but Sosa did too, and he had something to say about you, Cuff. You feel me? Did you debrief? Huh? Well, we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? So Cuffy calls Meech a rat in my Supreme McGriff Jr. Big Meech video, and then he comes to the same video that features Sosa or whatnot, And he says, he calls me a clown. This guy's a clown. Sosa's not solid. Hashtag free Cuffy. Nah, fuck that. Keep that out of my comment section, because when Cuffy was free, Cuffy was on bullshit. And Cuffy's still on bullshit right now. That's a lesson for you young folks, man. When you get your freedom, when you gain freedom, when you have it, keep it. Do whatever you can to maintain it. Don't do the same dumb shit that got you in prison in the first place, man. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be for reform. It's a place for you to sit down and think about the bad decisions that you made and shit. Not think about how to make more bad decisions a better way when you get out in the jail, which is what Cuff did. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Sosa says you debriefed on those murders of government informants, man. Is that a fact, Cuffy, since you come in and making comments or whatnot? See, you need to interview with somebody like me. Those other niggas is letting you talk. I'm gonna pry into your business, and that's probably what you don't want. I'm gonna pry into your business, homeboy, because ain't nobody talking about these government witnesses, man. And a debriefing at your behest. Why you out here calling other niggas rats? You out here calling Big Meech a rat for nothing. He not in your press release. They have you as the ringleader. We all know if it fell under the BMF flag, you would not be the ringleader. It'd be T, Sosa, Meech, somebody, anybody but you. And BMF will be all in the stat line. They would have loved to throw that in there. They did not. They called it the Gantling Drug Organization. Okay. But yeah. Let me get to the notes. Shout out to Al Prophet for this.
Tammy Cowan's being frightened of him makes sense, because again, he's in prison right now for pleading guilty to having some murders done to some people that informed on him and his brother. You can look up the DEA, just look up St. Louis DEA Dion Gatling, and you can read the press release. So, he's a real guy.
Yeah, because he sent me to look there, and I came and looked, and I looked at the press release from the United States Attorney's Office, Eastern District of Missouri. I also looked over Cuff's paperwork again, mainly who was charged. And the name Andre Rush stood out to me. Anybody know Andre Rush, man? I need his numbers or whatnot. I need to send him some JPay. What do you need? Some stamps, some metered envelopes or something like that. I don't know how the federal system go, but me and him need to communicate, because I need to know if and when Cuff debriefed on that murder. You hear me? I know Cuffy debriefed on that murder, man. Or hey, Cuff, did Andre Rush debrief on you? And in turn, you had to debrief on him? Because I heard the murder of a government witness could carry anything to the death penalty, from life to the death penalty, and you had 2. From what the statement says, you ordered the murders of 2 federal informants. I don't know how they let you skate on that with 27 years, homeboy. You need to explain that for some guns. They're going to drop the murders of government witnesses, people that helped them to do what they needed. No. The feds tend to take that type of shit personal, homeboy. So you had to tell them something. You made it juicy for them on some Rollo shit. That's what I think, man. These are just my thoughts. Now, the United States of America versus Dion Gatling, Timothy Lamont Rush, Andre Alphonse Rush, and Lorenzo Ralph Rush. Was that Lorenzo Ralph Rush? I don't think his last name is Rush. I think I might have got that wrong. But anyway, it looks like they're brothers. At least Timothy and Andre are. Did you debrief about those government witnesses, man? Because Tracy Morgan and Theodis Howard came up missing. And Sosa says you spoke to Special Agent Jack Harvey from the Atlanta task force and Special Agent Mitchell out of St. Louis, who's consequently on your case. Sosa says you debriefed in jail about them murders, man. Say it ain't so, because there it go. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look at the United States press release, the United States Attorney's Office press release. And as I said before, they have him labeled as the ringleader, pleads guilty to drug and murder charges. That alone lets us know that this doesn't fall under the BMF banner. It has nothing to do with T, Sosa, Meech, and the rest of the crew. This is all on you. You can't put this on nobody else, Cuff. I don't give a fuck what the Franks hearing said. Motherfuckers, people talking about the Franks hearing. She said she want to give, can I give Big Meech a time cut? So what? You got to prove Big Meech knew that shit. She couldn't have been doing something unbeknownst to him? If this did happen, because I still haven't seen the Franks hearing. I seen a bunch of niggas panning around paperwork that they likely made they fucking self, because I can't find it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The couple of people that he's been talking to don't have it. The people that he's directly in contact with, Cam Capone, the bald head dumb nigga from Detroit, the Rare Report. Wherever I'm listening to Cuff speak at, I'm not seeing the Franks hearing, but I'm hearing about it. That is weird. Somebody, if you've seen it somewhere, somebody put the link in the description box. You know what I'm saying? Now let me get back to this. Where was I? Let me cross off my list, man. Let me cross off my list. Oh, I must have flipped the page. Okay, bang. Here we are. It says Tuesday, February 12th, 2019, Dion Lamont Gantling, a.k.a. Cuffy, 53 of St. Charles, Missouri, pled guilty to various drug trafficking charges and the use of a firearm resulting in death. Now, who killed Theodis Howard, Cuffy? Because you already told them who killed, what's my man name? You already told them who killed the other cat. Theodis Howard and Terrence Morgan. You feel me? You already told them who killed Terrence Morgan. You told them Andre Rush did that at your behest. You feel me? So who killed Theodis Howard, Cuffy? Was it you? I mean, surely the feds is going to ask these type of questions. You know what I'm saying? They want to know who did what. In order for you to get the deal that you got, they would want to know who did what during your debriefing. So who was it you? Did you tell them you did it? Because they did charge you with the use of a firearm resulting in death. If you ain't tell them you did it, you told. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you killed what? Theodis, confessed, cooperated, debriefed, and pointed the feds elsewhere for other things. Where's your real paperwork? That's what I want to know, homie. You feel me? Somebody let me know where his real paperwork at. We need to see it, because niggas be catching and releasing. You feel me? You feel they catch and release type niggas. They release what they want to. They catch that other shit. They gonna keep that close to the vest. But release this and release that. No, nigga, release it all in its entirety, homeboy, so we can see everything that was said, so we can make a judgment on your integrity, since you playing on another man's. You know what I'm saying? According to court documents, Dion Gantling was the leader and organizer of the Gantling drug trafficking organization, which brought heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and other drugs to the St. Louis area from 2009 to 2014. Now let's talk about that, homeboy, because Big Meech was in jail since September of what? 2008. Again, I say this has nothing to do with Meech. This has nothing to do with BMF. In fact, it might seem like some entrapment shit, homeboy. You feel me? It's kind of seeming like some entrapment shit. Meech already in jail, man. You feel me? They trying to put you with him and her with him in order to connect y'all together and entrap him to see if he's still hustling behind bars. Dog, that looks like entrapment, man. And it look like you probably playing a minuscule role in it, if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get messages to Meech, sending letters to Meech and this and that and the other. Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That's entrapment. You feel me? Ain't nobody fucking around with that. But as I said before, from 2009 to 2014 is when they're looking at Cuff. That's his organization. Meech is already locked up, man. Gantling arranged for the murders of Theodis Howard and Terrence Morgan. Gantling organized the 2010 murder of Howard as retaliation for Howard's previous cooperation against Gantling's brother for drug trafficking. Now, as I said before, right there in the United States Attorney's press release, it says that he organized. Ain't that the word he used? Gantling organized the 2010 murder of Howard as retaliation for Howard's previous cooperation against Gantling's brother for drug trafficking. Okay. So who did you tell them did the murder when you debriefed? Cuff? Because that's not seeming like it was you. It says you organized it. I mean, you did it because you put it together, but you're not the trigger man. So who did you tell him blew it back? Gantling directed Andre Rush, another conspirator to kill Morgan in 2013 in order to prevent Morgan from cooperating in the present investigation. Did you throw him under the bus or did he throw you under the bus? That's the question I need. Did you throw him under the bus or did he throw you under the bus, man? Who did they arrest first? You, him? Did they arrest you and then the rest of them? How did that go, homeboy? See, that's why we need the paperwork in its entirety, because it's looking like you debriefed on the murders and you let the police, the feds, the DEAs, the alphabet boys know everything they needed to know so they didn't stick a needle in your dumbass arm and send you to the upper room. Two government witnesses, that's like almost 2 government witnesses equal 1 cop, nigga. You getting the death penalty for that shit, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You feel me? Yeah. You told to prevent from going to the upper room, nigga. These are cold cases. From 2010 and 2013, closed in 2019. Cold cases. So that they did not have the shooter for Theodis, Howard, or Terrence Morgan. Somebody gave them in 2019 or before, 2018 maybe, when, I don't know, whenever he got arrested. Somebody gave the shooters up. I wonder who did that. Was it you, Cuff? That's interesting. Who told the feds that you ordered Andre Rush to kill Morgan? Was it you, Cuff? Who did you tell him killed Theodis Howard? See, I got a lot of questions, man. I have a lot of questions, but I'm probably not going to get too many answers from him. You feel me? Again, Cuff, you feel me? You reached out in the comments, homeboy. Email me, man. UpForDebateTV1@gmail.com, man. Let's link, homeboy. I'll let you speak, but I got questions. Them other niggas just want to let you speak so you can disparage Big Meech. Because they got a grudge against Detroit. They got a grudge against Meech. You know what I'm saying? The bald head nigga for sure. You know what I'm saying? He got a motherfucking grudge against Detroit, and I don't like it. And we're gonna talk about that sooner than later. You know what I'm talking about? But Sosa too, if you watching, man, I'm about to jump in your inbox, man. I would love to interview you, man, and see what your perspective is on current events and what's going on outside of what I've seen on your Instagram page, which is at The Real Black Mafia Family, or in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, all I got to say is this. Meech and Tammy had nothing to do with it. Tammy was the reason for the wiretap. I say that. But if your dumbass wasn't talking reckless on the phone, I mean, goddamn, man. Didn't you hear Southwest T on the phone? They got him on the wiretaps and this and that and the other. Them niggas was in jail before you went to jail on this shit, and you still talking stupid on the phones and doing dumb shit, man. So who fault is it? Like I said in the beginning, he said free Cuff, hashtag free Cuff. But when Cuff was free, what was he doing? Dumb stuff. Peace to the 5% nation of gods and earths. Until we meet again. I'll be back.